Let me tell you something. It all starts with a box, a simple, old iron box. Inside is a letter from a dead man to his son, Leo. The father, Vinci, tells Leo not to open it until his 25th birthday. Imagine the suspense. A box waiting for decades, holding a secret. When Leo finally opens it, with his guardian, Professor Horace Hawley, they find a story that changes everything. The letter reveals a family curse. An ancestor, Callicrates, a Greek priest, was murdered by a mysterious queen in Africa. Vinci's dying wish? Leo must find this lost land, confront the queen, and avenge Callicrates. This isn't a suggestion. It's a command, a burden passed down through generations. The letter warns of a place so dangerous no one returns. It speaks of a woman with unimaginable power. Alongside the letter is an ancient pottery sherd inscribed with clues, a map to the lost kingdom. Hawley translates the markings, confirming the story and pointing them toward Africa's unexplored heart. The adventure is no longer a choice. It's destiny. Leo and Hawley realize they're being called into a legend, one that could cost them everything. The box, the letter, the sherd proof that this is no fantasy. The mission is clear. The danger is real. The journey begins with a promise and a threat. Leo is told, go to this place, face the legend, and risk your life. The past is calling, and there's no turning back. The weight of history is on Leo's shoulders. Hawley the scholar is drawn in by the mystery. Together, they're about to step into the unknown. The clues are ancient, but the danger is immediate. The story is set. The quest is alive. The box has been opened, and the adventure has begun. And what waits for them is beyond imagination. Meet our unlikely heroes, Horace Hawley, the brilliant but awkward Cambridge professor, and Leo Vinci, his strikingly handsome ward. Hawley is the brains, wise, cautious, fiercely loyal. He raised Leo and feels responsible for him. Leo is the golden boy, brave, determined, carrying the weight of his family's curse. Together they're opposites, the scholar and the warrior, the mind and the muscle. Their dynamic is electric, like a mismatched duo thrust into a legend. With them is Job, their servant, the voice of reason and fear. He's terrified, and his anxiety grounds the story in reality. The trio packs up, leaving England behind, armed with little more than faith and a 2,000-year-old clue. They're chasing a myth, risking everything for a story that might not even be true. The journey isn't just across continents, it's into the heart of darkness, into legend. Every step is a leap into the unknown. Hawley's intellect and Leo's courage are their only weapons. Job's fear is a constant reminder. This is madness, but the mission is set. The past demands justice. They're not just searching for a queen, they're searching for the truth. The stakes couldn't be higher. The adventure is real and the danger is closing in. They're leaving behind everything safe and familiar. Ahead lies a world untouched by time, ruled by myth. The quest has begun and there's no going back. The legend is alive and they're walking straight into it. The journey is brutal from the start. The journey is brutal from the start. The journey is brutal from the start. Their ship is wrecked by a monstrous storm off Africa's coast. Hawley, Leo, and Job barely survive, washed ashore with nothing but the clothes on their backs. Stranded, cut off from the world, they're forced to push inland, following the ancient map's clues. The land is hostile, swamps, crocodiles, snakes, and relentless disease. Every step is a fight for survival. Hope fades with each mile. The landscape itself seems determined to destroy them. Just as they're about to give up, they discover a man-made channel, the entrance to the Lost Kingdom. Navigating a dark, winding tunnel, they're thrust into a claustrophobic life-or-death passage. The river threatens to smash them against the rocks. It's a terrifying ride into the unknown. They're leaving the world behind, entering a place untouched for millennia. There's no turning back. The real adventure is just beginning. Every moment is a test of will and courage. The lost land is within reach, but the greatest dangers still lie ahead. Emerging from the tunnel, they enter the land of the Amahagger, a tribe as dangerous as the land itself. The Amahagger are suspicious, their customs brutal. Hot potting, killing with a red-hot pot, is their way of dealing with outsiders. Hawley, Leo, and Job are instantly on edge, unsure if they're guests or prey. Ustane, a fierce Amahagger woman, takes a liking to Leo, offering protection but also stirring jealousy and conflict. The tribe's hospitality is a double-edged sword. Tensions rise as a tribal feast is planned, one that's more trap than celebration. The Englishmen realize too late, they're the main event. The tribe prepares a ritual sacrifice. Chaos erupts, a desperate fight for survival in the firelit caves. Leo, Hawley, and Job battle for their lives against overwhelming odds. The line between civilization and savagery vanishes. It's kill or be killed. The trio's fate hangs by a thread. Ustane's loyalty is tested. The violence is raw, the danger real. Just when all hope seems lost, a new force enters the scene. The fight is interrupted by a presence more terrifying than the tribe itself. The true ruler of this land has arrived. The adventure takes a darker turn. The chaos halts as a veiled figure appears. Aisha, she who must be obeyed. Her mere presence freezes the Amahagger in terror. She saves the Englishmen, but not out of kindness. She claims them as her own. Aisha's authority is absolute, her power unquestioned. She leads them to her domain, the ancient ruined city of Kor, deep within a volcano. The city is vast, empty, echoing with the weight of centuries. Aisha is both ruler and prisoner, her immortality a lonely curse. She tests Holly, speaking in ancient tongues, revealing knowledge only someone who lived through history could possess. Her face remains hidden, her motives mysterious. The Englishmen are safe from the tribe, but now trapped in a web of power and secrets. Aisha's interest in them is unsettling. She is more than a queen, she is a force of nature. The danger has shifted from physical to psychological. Why did she save them? What does she want? The answers lie in the heart of the dead city. The real mystery has only just begun. Kor is a city of ghosts, vast, silent, and perfectly preserved. Holly and Leo wander its empty streets, dwarfed by ancient tombs and crumbling palaces. Aisha leads them deep underground, into catacombs filled with embalmed bodies. The scale is staggering. Thousands of preserved corpses, a testament to a lost civilization. Aisha treats the dead with a mix of reverence and disdain. This tour is a show of power, a reminder of her age and the finality she has escaped. In the deepest chamber, she reveals a body identical to Leo. It's Callicrates, Leo's ancestor, the man Aisha killed 2,000 years ago. The truth hits. Aisha has been waiting for Leo, believing him to be Callicrates reborn. The quest for revenge becomes a twisted love story. Leo is no longer just an adventurer. He's the object of an immortal obsession. Aisha's love is possessive, her motives tangled in centuries of regret. The danger is now emotional and psychological. Leo is caught in a web spun across millennia. The past and present collide in the tombs of Kor. The mission has changed. Leo's fate is no longer his own. Aisha's power is rooted in love, loss, and longing. The city's secrets are deadly. The adventure has become a battle for Leo's soul. The true cost of immortality is revealed. Aisha reveals her secret. The Pillar of Life, a legendary fire deep within the volcano, grants immortality. It's the source of her beauty and power, the ultimate temptation. She offers Leo a choice. Join her in immortality, rule together for eternity. To accept, he must step into the fire. The journey to the pillar is perilous, a labyrinth of tunnels, a narrow bridge over a bottomless pit. Every step is a test of courage. The cavern is alive with heat and strange music. The Pillar of Life pulses with ethereal light. The moment of truth arrives. Leo stands before the flame, torn between love and fear. Aisha promises eternal youth, power, and a love that defies death. The offer is intoxicating and terrifying. The choice is his, immortality with the woman who killed his ancestor, or mortality and freedom. The suspense is unbearable. The fire beckons, promising everything and threatening everything. The fate of Leo and the legacy of Callicrates hangs in the balance. The adventure has reached its climax. One step will change everything. The ultimate decision must be made. At the Pillar of Life, Aisha unveils her face at last. The anticipation is electric. Her beauty is beyond mortal comprehension. Holly and Leo are stunned. Her perfection is both a gift and a weapon. Aisha tells her story. She loved Callicrates, but in a jealous rage, she killed him. Her immortality has been a curse, 2,000 years of regret and longing. She sees Leo as Callicrates reborn, begging for forgiveness and offering him eternal love. The line between Leo and his ancestor blurs. The quest for revenge is forgotten, replaced by the promise of godlike love. Aisha's beauty and sorrow are overwhelming. Leo is torn between desire and fear. The past and present merge in a moment of unbearable tension. Aisha's plea is powerful, her love obsessive. The choice before Leo is no longer just about immortality, it's about identity, forgiveness, and fate. The story has become a tragedy of love and loss. The fire waits, and so does destiny. The final act is about to begin. Leo hesitates at the edge of the fire. To prove it's safe, Aisha steps into the Pillar of Life herself. At first, she glows with even greater beauty. But then, the magic turns. The fire reverses its gift. Aisha ages 2,000 years in seconds. Her beauty vanishes. She withers into a tiny, ancient creature. In moments, she crumbles to dust, her immortality destroyed. Holly and Leo are left in shock, surrounded by the ruins of her power. The promise of eternal life is revealed as a deadly trap. The legend ends in horror, not triumph. The adventure has changed them forever. The image of Aisha's end haunts them. The quest is over, but the cost is unimaginable. The story closes with a warning. Some secrets are better left buried. The ultimate thriller ends not with victory, but with survival. and a memory that will never fade.